Motivation is the key to success, but sometimes success is just a fancy word for I don't know what I'm doing but I'm doing it anyway. So if you feel like giving up, just remember that giving up is also a form of motivation. And if you don't feel motivated, that's okay too. Just pretend to be motivated and eventually you'll forget that you were pretending in the first place. The most important thing is to never stop believing in yourself, unless you have a good reason to stop believing in yourself. So go out there and be motivated, or not, it's up to you. But remember that either way, you're probably going to end up somewhere. Alright, here's the truth. I used ChatGPT to generate the script for this motivational video. I'm a fraud. I'm a lazy fraud of an author, and you should not like this video or subscribe to my channel.
Hey, I know that was a little bit of a misleading video and title. Obviously, I just used AI to write the script for that, and then an automated voice generator for the narration. Just kind of a funny thing, but I do not use artificial intelligence to write my books, and I will never do that. Do that myself because I enjoy doing that. But what I do use AI for is imagery, like my recent book right here, The Dragons and Men, which is now available for purchase. And you can find that on my Amazon page. Published it at cost so that you can just pick it up for like $7 or whatever it is. So just check that out, please.
I have written these tales for a few reasons, chief of which is to magnify Christ and his work, and I aim to do so for the great pain and despair that is seen and felt all throughout this world. While the evidence of God is irrefutable, the evidence of evil and suffering is also. Alas, while addressing the great struggles we humans face, I aim to echo the words written in the great history book, the Holy Bible. I aim to identify the culprit of our error, to show the great and seemingly undefeatable enemy we have in sin and his child, a horror called death, and to show the victor, the dragon slayer. To write of pain was difficult, for I am a fiction author first and foremost. Alas, I was able to put forth some fictitious works in allegorical and poetic fashion to express, in my own style, the terrible issues of sin and suffering. This small anthology is comprised of 7 thought-provoking works. The first is an allegory, followed by a companion poem. The third is another allegory. The fourth is a poetic tale. The fifth is a proverbial dialogue on sin and sorrow. The sixth work is a historical fiction short story, and the final is another allegory, a painful one at that. This book is sold at cost to enable it to be read by as many as possible. This book has been inspired by great pain, mine and others I know and love. I wish to share with you the darkness in my heart at times regarding the pain of life and the injustices in our world. But we are not without hope. Sin is defeated, and death is to be soon. The world has a healer, and that healer, Christ Jesus, has a plan. He's king now, and he's changing the world one soul at a time, and you could be one of them.